Look down the street there. There's a sight. I see a door come open in a little old shack, come down a step. I see walking down the street, come a woman. She's kind of ashamed to look. She has a veil over her face. She said, "It's quiet tonight. I don't know what's the matter. Seems to be nobody on the street." She's a harlot. And she's walking around in the city. Oh, she says, "That's right. Dr. Pharisee, the pastor, has a big banquet up there." And so she said, "I believe I'll walk down to the end of the corner and look up." And she looked up. Oh, that aroma, all the poor standing outside their mouth watering, these Pharisees, and they're eating this fine lamb and drinking wine and just having them a big time. And she could smell it. She said, "Oh, that smells so good. What if I walk just a little closer? Nobody will know me, maybe, with this veil on my face, because I have an awful name in the city." So she goes up a little closer. Oh, that's wonderful. So she sits up, keeps somebody from shoving her away. She sits up between two men. And she said, "Oh, listen at him. That's the right party. They're all drinking wine, carrying on in there. That's just the right place." So this was a rich Pharisee here. This is a man who can really do this. But look at those poor people. Look at that mother or that little baby. Wonder what she's doing here. Well, it looks to be sick. I wonder what she'd bring a sick baby here for. I don't understand why. Well, looky, there's that cripple, that's our blind man too, that used to be down on the street begging. I wonder what he's doing here. What would he do around Pharisee's house? I don't know why he'd be up here. And she looked up. She said, "No." She rubbed her eye. There's something wrong. I'm sure you're not seeing right. She looked over again. She said, "That's him. That's him." Oh, she said, "Look." Well, he had to be invited or he wouldn't be in there. But they're not paying any attention to him. And look how sad he looks in the corner, sitting there humbly with his head down. And raises up and his face is dirty from sweating, walking, trying to get there. And nobody paid any attention to him like he was a tramp walking in. She said, I must be out of my mind tonight," she says. Surely that isn't that prophet. Yes, that's got to be. There's no wonder they're not entertaining him. He's all full of dirt. And they haven't washed him yet. That's the reason. And she puts her little veil around her face again, and down the street she goes, around to her house, up a little creaking bunch of steps. And she closes the door. She walks over to a little cabinet. She opens the door, and she takes out a little sack about like this, maybe a stocking top, and she sets it down. She cleans it. It's money. It's all she's got. And she looks at it. She pours it out on the table, and the tears are running down her eyes. She said, there was just something about him that looked different from the rest of the crowd. I tell you, I don't care who you are. If you ever get a direct look at Jesus, it changes you. It makes a difference out of you. She said, "Oh, I don't know why I'm weeping." She said, "But I must do something about him. It's just not right for him to be like that. Something in me just tells me that it's not right. I got to do something about it." So she picks up the money and she starts towards the door. She said, "Oh, I can't do this. I just can't do it. Because he's a prophet. He would know where I got this money. He'd know how I got it. He would know how I got this. But it's all I got. It's all I can do. And there's something on my heart telling me that I must do it. That's the way. That's it." And she picks up the little stocking again, wraps up the money, puts it in her bosom, pulls down her veil, down the little creaking steps she goes, and down to the perfume shop. And when she goes in, these old long hook-nosed fellows sitting back there, and there had been a bad day that day, and nobody buying any perfume, and he was all crabbed. She walks in the door, and he looked, he said, "Oh, now look who my customer is. Look who my customer is now. Didn't come with the courtesy of a gentleman and say, 'Couldn't help you.' Said, 'Well, what do you want?' And she said, 'Kind sir, He noticed she'd been weeping. He thought, what's she weeping about? Said, kind sir, I want the best alabaster box you got in store. I want not one, but I want the best you got. That's the way. Give him your best. He deserves the best he got. We give him the seconds. We give him the last. But he deserves the best. He's something touched her. She'd got a direct look at Jesus. And she said, I want the best you got. We give him the last we got. She said, I want the best you got. He said, well, now, first I got to see the money. So she pulled it out. He counted 30 pieces of Roman denarii, just exactly right. Reaches up on the box and gets the sticker and hands it to her like that in the alabaster box. And she ducks it into her bosom. She stands a little. She wipes the tears from her eyes. She looks out the door, looks this way and that way, see nobody's coming. She pulls her veil down over her face. He said, I wonder where she could be going. I look as she steps out and starts up to the street just as hard as she can. She goes up. I see her moving her way up. She looks in. She looks up over the top of her head. Now she says, wait a minute. I shouldn't do this. I must be something wrong with me. I'm beside myself tonight. And I can't go in there. They'll throw me out. But she looks over again. And there he sat, humbly, looking at his dirty hands. The people passing by and all the rest of them eating lamb. They never passed it to him. He never had nothing, just let him sit there. And there he was sitting at the feast. All of them on their tables, how they lay down and eat there. That's good for you boys, you know. They lay down in Palestine and eat like this, laying down on a couch. And so all of them laying around eating, and poor Jesus just sitting there looking. She said, oh, if I go in, Paris would throw me out. That's all. Said, but I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Look at him the way he looks. Look at those sad eyes as you look down. She looks down, she sees Peter and James them standing there just prancing. He looks over to Peter and him, looks back down again, just waiting. Said, I just can't stand it anymore. So she says, I've got to go in. But me, if I go in that, me, a woman of my type, to go before him, well, I couldn't do it. After a while, she said, but I remember in Galilee, I heard him say this, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. I'll give you rest. Whosoever will, let him come. But surely that means me then. If whosoever will, that's me. And I'm sure laden and heavy laden. He told me to come, so here I go. I wish you'd get that kind of an idea tonight. Right down through that crowd there, she went on her way, elbowing her way to Jesus. Got a couple of nights, said, I elbow our way through all this stiff, starchy ideas of the church today and get to Christ. Amen. Yes, sir. She went on through pushing Pharisees every way. And she got right to where he was. And she broke the alabaster box and poured it on him. And she fell down on the floor at his feet. And she began to weeping. And she was patting his feet. And she just got kind of beside herself. She was weeping and she began to rub his feet and kissing his feet. Well, she is at the fountain of life. She was at the only place that she could ever get help. No wonder she's hysterically. No wonder she's beside herself. God help us to get beside herself long enough to get saved anyhow. I remember when I got saved, I was beside myself. I didn't pay attention to the old starchy ritual program no more than she did. She busted right in on the party. And she went on because she wanted to get saved. We get people like that with that determination, you're going to get saved. Yes, sir, she's breaking up the party, but who cares about the party? She was getting saved. She was getting to Jesus. And here she stands up there kissing his feet, rubbing his feet, and the tears running down her cheeks, just bathing. She just couldn't stand it. She was rubbing his feet right to the fountain of life. No wonder she felt the way she did. No wonder that she had never stood before a man before and felt that way. And the tears were just rolling down her cheek, and she was rubbing his feet, and she got hysterically. She was rubbing his feet and kissed his feet. And, you know, Jesus, the Bible said, kiss the Son. Is that right? There he was sitting there, not kissed welcome, and not feet washed, but she was washing with her tears. What beautiful water that was washing Jesus' dirty feet. The crystal tears of a repentant sinner washing the feet of the Lord Jesus. Hallelujah! Somebody's going to entertain him. Somebody's going to come to him. Glory to God. My heart burns when I think of that. The tears of repentance out of sinners' eyes washing Jesus' dirty feet. Oh my. Wash what? It's no better. No better. That's what in the world. I believe Jesus felt us a little more comfortable then. He always feels more comfortable around somebody that loves him. You do too. That's why he said, you see, now watch. First thing he moves his side, he raises his head. He looks up. The woman stops halfway up. Look at her hair hanging down the side of her face. The dirt off of Jesus' feet, the oil all over her lips and face. She's been kissing his feet. And she's standing, her eyes are staring now. Jesus is fixing to speak. And she's looking right at him. He looks right down to her. Then he looked off at Pharisee. And he said, Simon, I have something to say to you. Oh my. Watch this part will be of judgment too. Simon, I have something to say to you. Dr. Simon, you invited me down here. And when I come, because you invited me, you never give me any water to wash my feet. You never anointed my face and hands with oil. You never kissed me, Simon. You didn't love me, Simon. If you'd loved me, you'd have washed my feet. If you'd loved me, you'd have anointed me. If you'd anointed me, loved me, you would have kissed me. But you never made me welcome. Oh, right there, see? Big, fat, roly-poly thing. The way it is today. Oh, with all the degrees, yes. Have you given me no kiss? Oh, I'd like to kiss him. Kiss the Son, the Bible said, lest he be angry. Kiss him. Said you give me no kiss. But this poor woman, ever since she's come in, she's continually kissed my feet and washed them with her tears. Wiped them with the hairs of her head. Oh God. And this poor woman, she's washed my feet with her tears. She's wiped them with her hands. And she's kissed my feet. She said that she don't know what to do. Her eyes are staring. Then he turns and looks at her. Oh my. He said, and I say unto her, her sins which are many are all forgiven. That's all I want to say to me. Her sins which are many are all forgiven. Lord, please, child, she said. I can't preach no more. I'm sorry, this is a minute.